So we're going to finish chapter 17 this week and in anticipation of next week's exam 3. So exam 3 is going to be Wednesday the 19th next week at 11 a.m. in the lab room. Same thing, same kind of idea we've seen before. You'll have the full 2 hours. You're going to want to bring a calculator. There'll be useful information. There's a decent amount of reference information this time. If you really look at it, there's a table of solubility products from chapter 15. We have the thermodynamic standard reference information from chapter 16. We have reduction potentials, which we'll see about in this set of videos. So there's 3 tables of data, and then all of the chapter 16 and 17 have a bunch of equations. So it's a pretty hefty, useful information. So I would definitely and strongly encourage you to take a look at it before the test to kind of get your head, get prepared for how much is going to be given to you on the back of the test, like 6 pages. The test will cover everything since the third exam will cover everything since the second exam. So chapter weeks 9 through 12, chapters 15, 16, 17. There's a review in the exam 3 folder. Get another 3 bonus points on this test. I do want to note chapter 15 was all about equilibrium. So like equilibrium constant expressions, right? We call them like solubility products in chapter 15. So those ideas are still going to be there, but there's not going to, and there might be ice tables, right? We used ice tables in chapter 15, right? So like that application, but like Le Chatelier's principle, well, even that was there, right? But it's all applied to salts dissolving or Lewis acid base reactions, right? There's not going to be like, what is the pH of this solution, or what is, kind of those questions about equilibrium. Nothing about, we didn't do anything about gases. So no like gas equilibrium or like, or gas Le Chatelier stuff, or exothermic, endothermic temperature Le Chatelier stuff. Format of the test is going to be exactly like all the others. Make sure you get units. There's a lot more units. There's a lot of units this chapter 16 and 17. So make sure you're getting all those. Make sure you're giving complete justifications for ideas, explaining how you know, not just redefining what something means. Preparation. This is the 3rd time. If you did something that worked well on either test 1 or test 2, do that again. If you did something on test 1 or test 2 that did not work well, I would recommend you don't try it again. Or at least refine it, right? Don't do the exact same thing and expect a different outcome. If you have any questions, if you want to meet before the test, always happy to do it. We can set up like a meeting on the Tuesday beforehand, that night before, on the 18th. Happy to do that, chat about what's going to be on, not what's going to be on the test, but answer any questions you have about the test or the material, especially like the review. But before we do the test, we got to finish week 12, finish up chapter 17. More stuff about electrochemistry, talking all about electrochemical cells. See you in the videos.